Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Dog's Dumpster, where it's a review of the movie Bingo. Well, this one is about a circus dog who runs away from his owners after he's unable to perform a ring of fire trick. So, when he takes off, he winds up seeing a boy named Chucky, who I don't think is anything in any way, form, or shape or form involved with the killer doll. And while Chucky is trying to perform a stunt to impress his older brother and his older brother's friends, he winds up falling off a bridge into a river, and Bingo winds up saving his life. So Chucky and Bingo become fast friends. Chucky wants to adopt Bingo into the family, but Chucky's dad, named Hal, is not too happy about the idea. And by the way, Hal plays for the Denver Broncos, but then one day he discovers that he's going to get traded to the Green Bay Packers. Bingo gets left behind and he goes on a cross-country trip to try and reunite with his family. And of course, along the way, as you would guess, on a lot of these cross-country trip movies, Bingo meets some pretty interesting characters, to where eventually he winds up getting unfortunately hooked up with a couple of criminals named Eli and Lenny. And Bingo eventually reunites with Chucky, and they both wind up getting tied up in some old building where it's about to catch fire, and Bingo must try to overcome his fear of fire by pressing the fire alarm, in which he does. And the police come, save their lives, and it turns out Bingo has a briefcase with a bomb in it, which goes off. But it turns out Bingo's okay, so Chucky goes to see Bingo in the hospital, and Chucky and Bingo are happy to be back together. So Chucky asks his dad if it's okay to keep Bingo, and he looks around at all the people that Bingo met along the way, and agrees to it and says, but just soon after we have him neutered. Nice. The movie stars David Rash, I think that's how it's pronounced. He played on Sledgehammer. He's been in a ton of different movies and TV shows. And Cindy Williams from Laverne and Shirley. So the question is, does Bingo belong in a dumpster? No. Okay. I guess, here we go. A lot of critics hated this movie. But I can't throw it in a dumpster out of respect for my mom. My mom loved this movie, and she watched it one time, and she highly recommended it to me, and I wasn't quite sure if I was going to want to watch it or not. I saw the previews for it, and I thought, well, this does look like a goofy movie. And when I watched it, I laughed. Probably one of my favorite scenes is when Bingo is in a bunch of different dog cages, and the dogs stick their paws out and show mirrors as like they're all in prison or something like that. There's just so many silly moments in this movie, and it's fun. It's a fun watch. I guess in a lot of ways I didn't like how they treated little Chucky in the movie. Kind of ignoring him and everything like that. But Bingo is an amazing dog. I'll give him that much. I think it's an underrated movie. It's some may consider it a family movie, but I don't know. I think it kind of goes in between family comedy and kind of screwball comedy and everything like that. But yeah, I would recommend it. And I swear, seeing the previews to this movie, I could swear a different dog was playing Bingo, much smaller dog. But then the movie comes out and it's like, oh, that's Bingo. Well, this should be interesting, and it was. It was a lot of fun. I find it kind of funny though that Cindy Williams, her movie career did not exactly take off to be anything great, but yet Penny Marshall directed some very successful movies. I mean, let's think. Penny Marshall directed what was it? I think Awakenings, A League of Their Own, bunch of other movies. Some were hits, some were not. And Cindy Williams was in Bingo, Beware the Blob, aka Son of the Blob. Yeah, poor Cindy. But there you guys have it, a review of Bingo. If you've seen it, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it in the comments below, whether you agree or disagree. And of course, if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe. And if you got a movie you think belongs in the dumpster, a DUMPSTER, clap, 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 send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching. And until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.